Well, a very good day, YouTubers, and you join Aslan and myself as we head south back towards Bridge 27, which is where the tree was down between there and Bridge 26 and stopped me from going any further at the end of my previous canal cruising video on the Lancaster. It's the 26th of May and the UK is currently experiencing a very, very, very hot heat wave, or as I like to call it, a gorgeous spring day or 7. It is hot. The shade from these trees is always very welcome. And the problem I have, which is unique to boats with, you know, historic vintage engines stuck in the middle, is that at the end of the day's cruising, and especially on a day like this, the inside of the boat will be uninhabitable, that's the word, isn't it? See, I can't even think straight. I'm about 3/4 of a mile from where I finished the video at the little boatyard there at Swillbrook, and where previously I had to turn round. But as I say, the canal is now open and I can carry on. The water levels are pretty good. The Glasson branch opened briefly for about a week and then closed again. Because of the problems with feeding water down the branch. But Lisa and I will definitely be doing a nice video along the Glasson branch. But for this video, I'm going to be heading down to the Ribble Junction, somewhere I haven't been since I came over in 2019. In the recent chicken wing hot chili challenge. If you haven't seen that, it was widely praised by those who watched. If you haven't seen it, it's great. You can hear all my things I've been up to in the past and my likes and dislikes. It's a huge laugh. We both had a really good time. No cocktails in sight. This is Bridge 32, Swillbrook Bridge at Swillbrook, and this is as far as I got in the previous video, but today I shall be heading on into the unknown. Talking about the Hot Wings Challenge, a lot of you suggested in the comments for that video a Q&A, questions and answers, with Lisa. And yeah, Lisa quite likes the idea of that. We'll do another video, but in the meantime, yeah, if you'd like to post on this video or any others questions that you might have for Lisa, yeah, we'll go through them and yeah, pick out the best ones, eh? I just want to say Lisa did an incredible job. She's a fabulous co-host, very funny, very engaging, looked great of course, and yeah, she had a fun time doing it, and yeah, I'd like to do more. I cannot stress how hot it is. Another thing I'd like to talk about is the upcoming road trip with Lisa and myself. Now originally we were going to do Italy. I'd always wanted to ride a bike around there. I've ridden around France, though I didn't film it. But not wanting to get political in the slightest, with all this hoo-ha going on at the moment abroad, I won't say the name of the country or anything like that. Otherwise, YouTube algorithm will, the AI will pick it up and I'll be flagged or something. So what we're going to do is, I've already done a lot of Scotland, did the Scottish Islands. We're going to do England. All the parts of England you don't normally see. None of the like Big Ben and Buckingham Palace stuff. So we're in the process of gearing up for it. In the next 3 weeks or so, both of us will set off and we're going to spend 4 weeks. England is a staggeringly beautiful country, and despite contrary opinion, there is lots of greenery left in England. I'm looking forward to it very much, and Lisa's very excited. She's never been on a road trip and she said it will be the biggest adventure of her life, apart from meeting me, of course. Bridge 29, Kellett's Bridge, and about 5 miles to the Ribble Link Junction. This is the M55 motorway, and further along the canal I seem to remember they were building a new link road. Can't remember where to. They were just building the concrete supports for the bridge, so I imagine that is well and truly finished. Hey! Hello! I used to have a donkey. It was called Father Ted. Long-time viewers of the channel will know that not only do I like a nice motorway bridge, I like a bit of graffiti as well. Back out into wide open country again. Lovely in the shade. Well, I just had to pull over. Such was the heat. I started to feel a little bit sort of wobbly, a little bit giddy. I had plenty of water. It was getting very hot, so I just pulled straight over and tied up here. That'll do me for today, and I'll get going again in the morning. It is very, very hot. This wind is very welcome because of the temperature, but it's also blowing me into the bank. So I'm going to have to try and back up and do something. It's the only way. Oh, I think I made it. Come on, front end, get out. Because I'm limited, because there's sandstone down there. I'm limited by how much I can swing the stern round. Whew. Well, that's bridge 28, and that signifies about 4¼ miles to the Ribble Link junction. And it's glorious countryside all the way. All clear. Wow, just ran over something there. Quite smooth. I think it's probably a piece of tree. Ooh, it's like I was on a fairground ride then. Bobbed and weaved all over the place. That's the problem. You can just stand here gazing at all the lovely scenery and enjoying the ambience and the sound of Aslan's thump thump. And then all of a sudden, whee, what was that? That was the area between bridges 27 and 26, and where the tree had fallen and blocked the canal for a month. I've been informed that the canal from this point onwards is currently a little bit weedy. Which isn't too much of a problem, it just depends on what sort of weed it is. If it's like big thick lily stalks, that can be a problem because that'll all get tangled up. But if it's duckweed, which is what it looks like, well, I don't want to speak too soon, but hopefully things will be okay. Here goes Anne, and this is indeed quite an expanse of weed. Well, so far so good. Not tangled yet. If it happens, it should be a simple case of bunging her in reverse and then forwards again. Canal and River Trust moorings there, but there is a feeling of a land that time forgot. Abandoned. Bridge 25 and about 3½ miles to the Ribble Link junction. A quick precautionary blast of reverse. and away again. A brief break from the weed, but not long before the next batch appears. The point I want to stress is that I didn't decide to stop continuous cruising because I met Lisa. I decided to do that about a year and a half beforehand.